going, you guys? NewAge here with our next week's episode of Pokemon of the Week. And this week's Pokemon of the Week is Wigglytuff, which, I've actually never used Wigglytuff, but, I'm pretty cool. I like the team I made, even though the idea of it, seems to support Wigglytuff, but it doesn't seem like Wigglytuff is even needed on the team. Like, I could just have the 5 other Pokemon on the team and that would be just as good. But if we can get a chance to get to use Wigglytuff, then that's the goal. That's the reason we do this. So let's jump right into it. Basically, it says Wigglytuff has never really been better than Clefable. You know, obviously the two are compared. Pretty much Wigglytuff has higher HP, higher base HP, but Clefable is higher in everything else. So all in all, Clefable is better off to use. One of the things that happened with Wigglytuff that didn't happen with Clefable is Clefable went from a normal to a straight fairy type, whereas Wigglytuff went from a normal to a normal and fairy type, which is actually a little bit better in a sense, mainly because it gets all of the resistances and everything from a fairy type, but then I think for fighting it either hits neutral or is still resisted, but since it's ghost, or since it's normal, it's still unaffected by ghost. So fairy types are hit by ghost. Wigglytuff is a fairy type that has 2 immunities, dragon and ghost, as well as all the resistances of fairy. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool typing. And basically, other than that, it apparently they say that it's good at a lot of things, but it's not great at them, you know, like jack of all trades, all that good stuff. So the positives and negatives: positive, it has a really high HP, base 140, which is really good just for a random Pokemon like Wigglytuff. Like I said, changes in X and Y were really good. It also got a new ability, competitive, and we'll talk about that, so that makes it more beneficial. It has a decent move pool, and its special attack is pretty good, and received a 10-point boost in X and Y, so helped it out a bit. Its negatives: its defenses are not that great. Its high hit points, when you combine it with low defenses, kind of just makes it as if it never even happened. It's just kind of like a normal Pokemon. Its move pool is mostly physical, which is bad because it's better of a special attacking Pokemon, not really a physical Pokemon. And it's pretty slow. It has base 45 speed, which is not good at all. And it's a fairy type that doesn't get Moonblast. It does get Dazzling Gleam and Disarming Voice, which, of course, Disarming Voice is bad. It gets Play Rough, but that's a physical move. And Dazzling Gleam, I never really had a problem, because Dazzling Gleam is only 10 points weaker than Moonblast, so I mean, at least it's something. It's not like Moonblast and then Disarming Voice for the only 2 fairy type moves made. Then moving to its abilities, we got Cute Charm. So when coming into contact with Wigglytuff, it has a 30% chance of attracting that Pokemon. That one they say is more situational, so not really to fall back onto that one for competitive use. Its next ability, competitive, raises its special attack by 2 stages when a stat is lowered. So say your opponent used Sticky Web and you come into that, get your speed drop, but competitive will raise your special attack by 2 stages. Or Intimidate, if you switch in onto an Intimidated Pokemon, also raise it by 2 stages, so it's pretty good. And then Frisk is its last hidden ability, which always has a bit of a competitive aspect to it if you're trying to scout and see what items your opponent has, but it's usable, but competitive is still the better option if you had to choose. So for its movesets, the first one has Dazzling Gleam, Hyper Voice, Psychic or Shadow Ball or Thunderbolt or Flamethrower or Ice Beam, and then the same thing for the next one. With choice specs, competitive ability, max HP, max special attack, 4 special defense, and a modest nature. So basically the set for this is you get Dazzling Gleam and Hyper Voice for your stab, along with the choice specs giving them a nice boost, and then the rest of the moves are kind of depending on what you want for coverage, since Wigglytuff gets a lot of these moves, but they do suggest Flamethrower, since you're a fairy type, to hit steel Pokemon, and Psychic, since you're also a fairy type, to hit poison type Pokemon. So that's what's suggested for that set. It's just a straight up special attacking Wigglytuff. The next one is Protect, Hyper Voice, Dazzling Gleam, and Wish with leftovers, competitive, bold nature, max defense, max special defense, and foreign special attack. So basically there's a standard defensive set for Wigglytuff. Lets you take a couple of hits and then you can use Wish to heal yourself and Protect to guarantee you get the Wish off, as well as using Protect to see what kind of moves Pokemon have, if you should know whether or not to withdraw Wigglytuff and go into a different Pokemon. And that's basically it. Pretty standard. Pretty standard right there. And the next one is a physical set of Wigglytuff with Return, Brick Breaker, Focus Punch, Ice Punch, or Thunder Punch, and then Play Rough with a Choice Band with Cute Charm or Frisk as its ability, and Adamant Nature with max attack, max special defense, and 4 in defense. So basically they say, you know, like I said earlier, it's physical is not the best around, but it does have moves to use for that. So these would be the moves for that. So Return, obviously your stab move, nice and strong, all that. And then it says you need a fighting type move to deal with rock and steel types. So that's why Brick Break and Focus Punch is there. Brick Break obviously being the more preferable just because of how Focus Punch works. And then Ice Punch and Thunder Punch are decent coverage moves, but those aren't available through X and Y. You have to get them on move tutors from the previous games and then transfer them over, so that's just something to keep in mind. And then Play Rough for its physical stab, obviously. And then other options, we got Charm, Captivate, Body Slam, Double Edge, Fire Blast, Reflect Light Screen, Rest and Sleep Talk, Thunder, Sing, and Thunder Wave. So Charm and Captivate obviously lower your opponent's physical or special attack, depending on which one, by 2 stages, so it just helps you survive longer and possibly force your opponent to switch out, which is good. Double Edge along with Body Slam are stronger stab moves. Double Edge, although you take the recoil, still does a lot of damage, and then Body Slam does have the chance to paralyze. And then Fire Blast and Thunder are good for alternative forms of Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. It's just obviously more power, less accuracy, if you're willing to make that exchange. And then dual screens like Light Screen and Reflect are good to help Wigglytuff last longer, and especially with the HP that you have for Wigglytuff. But still, because of its defenses, surviving for that long may be a waste of time to try and set that stuff up. With Wigglytuff, you're better off just trying to attack when you can. And then Rest Sleep Talk is standard combination just to help you get health while still getting to attack and all that good stuff. Just another form of recovery. And Sing and Thunder Wave just give you more alternatives. Sing, though, with its really bad accuracy, is not recommended. And then Thunder Wave, just another option to give you more status options for Wigglytuff. And then last, we got Countering Wigglytuff. Basically, it's pretty frail, so it just says any super effective move from like Nidoking or Ferrothorn will pretty much knock it out. Otherwise, you chip away at it or just hit it with another strong Pokemon. It says Garchomp. Using Earthquake can 2-hit KO, so and Wigglytuff can't 1-hit KO it back, so also Special Walls pretty much shut down Wigglytuff as well. So that's what we got for Wigglytuff on Cerebi. So now go ahead and show you guys the team build I made. I decided to go with the choice specs Wigglytuff, so Psychic, Flamethrower, Hyper Voice, Dazzling Gleam, Max HP, oh no, how'd that happen? Max Special Attack, and Foreign Special Defense with a Modest Nature. And then next we got Klefki. I still like the screen idea because it does help Wigglytuff last longer, but not on Wigglytuff, on a different Pokemon. So Klefki is here just for the defenses and team support, slow Pokemon down, all that good stuff. And we got max HP, max special defense, and then I need to put 4 in attack. Actually, no, I'll put 4 in defense. I put it in special defense just in case, mostly for Charizard Y, because I do have 2 Steel-type Pokemon, and a Rotom, which can get taken out by Charizard Y. So I just want to have a little bit of a safety net, if it'll help me at all. Take a hit from Charizard Y, I don't know, but we'll give it a shot. And it's a careful nature. With the Light Clay. And next we got Ferrothorn with the Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs. Ferrothorn is basically to give me, to help me with my Steel weakness, so I could take Steel hits with Ferrothorn, as well as give me Poison immunity, to cover Poison weakness as well. And then I get Stealth Rock to set that up, Leech Seed, Protect, and Knock Off to stall out a little bit, get their items off. Pretty much just all around helping the team. Max HP, max defense, Impish Nature, with 4 in attack. So also, to counter Charizard Y, I decided to put Charizard X in here, as well as this is my physical attacker for special walls. So this is pretty much my option for that. It has the Recovery, Dragon Dance, and then Flare Blitz and Outrage with Adamant Nature, max speed, max attack, and 4 in HP. And then also decided to give myself a special wall, just because I do have Pokemon that are weak to fire moves and all that stuff, so I wanted to have an option for that. I don't really know how Chanseys are normally set up. The suggestion they gave me was Bold with max HP and max defense, but I was like, screw that, if I'm leaving this thing in to take a physical hit, I want it to die. So I went ahead and gave it max HP, max special defense, with a specially defensive nature, so we'll see how well this thing is taking hits. And I gave it 4 in defense. And it has a Eviolite, Natural Cure, Wish, Toxic, Seismic Toss, Protect, Wish so I could heal up other Pokemon if I get the chance, and all that good stuff. And then last I got Rotom Wash with Leftovers Levitate, for 1 giving me ground immunity since Charizard X doesn't have that, and Klefki is also weak to ground. 2 so I could cripple physical Pokemon, so that could help me out even more with the Will-O-Wisp. Then giving myself Electric and Water resistances, since I have Electric weakness with Charizard, at least the normal one, and then also Water weaknesses with Charizard. It's just to kind of help out, give me more options for what my team can cover. And it's especially defensive, max HP, max special defense, 4 in special attack with the Calm Nature. And also gave it Pain Split for recovery and all that good stuff. So that's gonna be the team. Pretty sure I saved it. So we're gonna go ahead and hop up in a battle and see how this team does. So we're going up against Blastoise, Alakazam, Nidoqueen, Poliwrath, Starmie, and another Wigglytuff. So not bad, not bad. For some reason I want to say, I don't know who they're starting with. I want to say Starmie, but I don't know why. But I feel like there's no problem with me starting with Ferrothorn as long as they don't start with Alakazam or Wigglytuff. But if they do, I'll just switch into Klefki. So starting with Blastoise, so that works out great for me. And I'm just going to go ahead and Leech Seed, start things off, and then go ahead and try setting up Stealth Rocks. So it is a Mega Blastoise using Toxic. Okay. Something tells me this is going to work out pretty well. And Stealth Rock hits me with the Dragon Tail. I do get the Stealth Rock off though, so not bad. And a Wigglytuff comes out, so I guess this is what's happening right now. I don't really want to be Toxic though. I'm actually going to switch into Klefki and try and get my screen set up. I'm immune to Toxic, I'm immune to Dragon Tail. So that's plenty of good for me there. So I'm going to go ahead and set up Reflect as well as Light Screen. So hits me with the Rapid Spin, gets all that stuff gone, that's okay. because I'm setting up my screens for now, and then I can always go back into Ferrothorn after that. So going out into Alakazam, which I'm actually really cool with, because for one, I should be able to take a hit from this thing well. Two, I can paralyze it and then go for a foul play. It has some form of super effective hitting power. I'm assuming fire, I guess? Because I'm pretty sure that's all I'm weak to, other than ground. And wow, the crit, that sucks. So we'll go for foul play again. And they're gonna go ahead and switch out. So getting to hit Poliwrath with a foul play, I think I'll go ahead and I'm not gonna bother paralyzing it. I'm just gonna switch into Ferrothorn, because if I can get a Leech Seed and everything going, I could switch back out into Klefki and get health from that. Oh, he's just switching all over the place. That's okay though. I'm cool with this too, because then I can use Wish and also go into Klefki. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Klefki. I think if they do hit me with Circle Throw, it'll knock me out to a different Pokemon, but if it'll work, it'll work. So no Wish health for me. I'm cool with the Ferrothorn coming out though, because then that goes back up to full health. And Reflect did wear off, so I think I'm going to go for Leech Seed just to get that going. He could Circle Throw all day long. I'm pretty cool with that. And next we got Charizard out. I mean, if Charizard's here, might as well, right? I don't know. I think I'm just going to Mega Evolve and... yeah, I'll just go for Outrage. I don't really care. Because for one, it'll kill it. Two, it'll stop him from Circle Throwing me everywhere. Three, I can hit everything with the Outrage here, other than Wigglytuff, which if he goes out into Wigglytuff, that'll just let me switch out and get things going the way I want. Because I don't want to sit here outraging with the Charizard, but kind of what I needed to do. I actually probably could have killed Poliwrath with Flare Blades, to be honest, with how much HP it had left. Start up the timer. Showdown's been not working out so well for me today. So hopefully this battle keeps on going through. Oh, there we go. So, oh no, I can't switch. Well then, let's go for Outrage, I'm cool with that. I honestly don't need Charizard for anything on this team. So I don't really care for when it goes down. My team should pretty much be able to handle most things that we got here. So going for Outrage again. Gonna finish off Nidoqueen. I was gonna say Nidoking. Is this... no. Alright, cool. So ended, and I'm gonna go out into Chansey. I want to heal up Klefki if I can get the chance. Cool thing is though, like they said, special attackers basically shut down Wigglytuff. Even if this one is a physical attacker, no, it's a light screen one, so not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and use Protect or use Toxic on the Wigglytuff because I want to heal up Chansey before I heal up Klefki. Oh, I missed. Well, that sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for Wish again. I don't care if they switch out or whatever. Pretty much just trying to heal Klefki. Probably going into Nidoqueen. No, into Blastoise. Okay. So I'm gonna go on to Klefki. And I'm not hit by Toxic or Dragon Tail. And there you go. Back up to full health Klefki. Not bad. So I'm gonna go for Thunder Wave, paralyze the Blastoise. And I can't get hit by Dragon Tail either, so not bad. Gonna go for Reflect and then Light Screen, then switch back out into Ferrothorn. Honestly, Klefki and Fairthorn handled this person's team pretty well on its own, so... And I might just try and... Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, it actually has another move. Alright then. So I'm gonna switch out into Fairthorn now. Try and get Leech Seed and everything going. I mean, this Blastoise had Rapid Spin, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. If anything, he'll just end up killing himself by doing that. So I'm gonna go for Leech Seed and see if we can get some health going. There we go. Want to assume this Wigglytuff has Flamethrower, if that's what they ended up going out into. I'm gonna use Protect just to see what it's trying to do. Oh, Seismic Toss. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead and set up Stealth Rock and call it a day, because this thing is basically killing itself. I honestly feel like Fairthorn could take on the majority of this person's team. The only thing is, if Alakazam has Magic Guard or whatever, so it doesn't lose health from Leech Seed, but that doesn't matter either, because I have Knockoff. And then Alakazam has less than half its health left. So, gonna withdraw. Cool thing about Protect, it doesn't even go through if your opponent switches Pokemon, so I could use Protect this turn if I wanted to. Don't think I need to. Nidoqueen might also have Flamethrower, but I'm just gonna go for Leech Seed anyways and see what happens. Nope, just went for the Ice Beam. Light Screen is what's still up, I'm pretty sure, but that's about to wear off this turn. There you go. So whenever I can manage to hit this thing, I can just start using Protect and all that good stuff. There you go. Oh, it Dragon Tailed me. Okay. Just sharing the Leech Seed health. I want to say I'm faster than this thing. I don't think it has a speed investment. Probably just gonna go for Will-O-Wisp. Oh, yeah. Alright. Not bad. Well, if I'm faster, then screw it. Might as well just go for Hydro Pump, since I can't Volt Switch right now. Oh, you're gonna miss the Will-O-Wisp but hit the Hydro Pump. Okay. I see how it is. So granted, this battle is taking a while. I don't really have any doubt that I'm gonna be losing or winning, my bad. So we're gonna Volt Switch up out of here, get some solid damage off, and go back out into Fairthorn. And a knockoff should be able to take this thing out. He does have Focus Blast on Alakazam, but I don't think I'm faster than Alakazam, even if it's paralyzed either. But we'll see. I'll go for it. So we got Alakazam. It is a Magic Guard or whatever. So I'm gonna go for knockoff. Oh, pretty sure that was Hidden Power Fire. Like I said that earlier, right? Go out into Wigglytuff now. Pretty sure Wigglytuff might be faster. I'm actually not sure about that at all. But Hyper Voice should kill it. So hopefully we could take a hit. So Hyper Voice is gonna take out Blastoise. Not bad. And that's what we're stuck on now. But we'll see what we could do. I think after Stealth Rock's damage, yeah, Hyper Voice should definitely be able to take out this Wigglytuff. So we're gonna go for that. I don't know if we'll be faster. We might not be. which sucks if it's trying to set up screens and all that. I like Wigglytuff. It can kind of learn a lot of moves. I'm cool with that. So we do outspeed, and Hyper Voice takes it down. So he's got one last Pokemon left. That's going to be the Alakazam, which we'll see if we outspeed. Who knows? If not, it could still be paralyzed too. So, and we do outspeed, take it out, and that's going to be a good game. So, not bad with the Jigglypuff team or Wigglytuff team. Gotta admit. So that's going to be Pokemon of the Week for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, leave a like. You can subscribe to my channel, NewAgeSteel, where I upload multiple videos every single day. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, where I post first-hand information on when I upload videos to the channel. So until then, I'm NewAgeSteel, keep on watching, and I'll see you guys next time.